Hi, myself Shailendra. I'm currently working with CTS since 5 years, and I'm an engineer. I've done my computer science engineering. I passed out in the year 2009, and I worked with HCL for 3 years after that. I'm a software developer, and I'm from Andhra. My dad works for the government, and my mom is a Hindi teacher. I have a sibling. She works in TCS in Bangalore, and currently I'm looking for a job change because I need better growth and I'm looking for great opportunities. And my hobbies are playing cricket and listening to music. That's all about myself. Tell me something about yourself. Our introduction. Now, this is the first question that recruiters usually ask us during an interview. So, how important is an introduction? The first impression is the best impression, as everyone says, and please remember it is during the first 30 seconds of the interview that the recruiter arrives at the decision whether you are a prospective candidate or not. It does not mean the recruiter will not change his or her mind after the first 30 seconds, but usually it does not take more than 30 seconds for the interviewer to identify whether somebody is a prospective candidate or not. So it becomes very important for us as candidates to make the best first impression. Now, as far as introductions are concerned, there are no hard and fast rules in terms of what you have to say, how you go about your introduction. But there are global guidelines with respect to do's and don'ts in an introduction. So, today we'll discuss the don'ts first. First of all, please do not include your personal details, details such as where you're from, which language you speak, which religion you follow, your family details, uh, and your hobbies as well. So these details become irrelevant in an interview. All right. Now, the second one being do not sound confused while you're introducing yourself. Know where exactly you're going to start and where you will end your introduction. And the third input that I would like to give you is in terms of the language that you use. A few common errors that people make. Do not say myself Shailendra. It is my name is Shailendra. And do not say I passed out in the year 2009. It is I graduated in the year 2009. And do not say I'm working with CTS since 5 years. Yeah, it is I'm working with CTS for 5 years. If you have to use the word since, you have to use a starting point. I'm working with CTS since 2014 and for 5 years. All right. Now, while introducing yourself, make sure that your introduction is at least 60 seconds and maximum of 90 seconds. Anything over 90 seconds, recruiters usually they lose their attention span. All right, they lose interest. So make sure it does not exceed 90 seconds and make sure it is not less than a minute. And an introduction should be in about 80 to 100 words. And what can you do to not sound confused while you're introducing yourself is to prepare an introduction well in advance and memorize it as well if required. But while introducing yourself, just make sure that you don't sound scripted, okay? But memorize if required. That is how you go about introducing yourself. An introduction is very much like a business card, it is like the first page of your resume, yeah, wherein you only give the outline of your profile. Do not reveal too much details. Do not talk about things like your day-to-day activities, your strengths and weaknesses. Please save these details no, for a later part of the interview. So these are some of the inputs that I would like to give you in terms of how you go about introducing yourself. And as I told you earlier, there are no hard and fast rules. You can prepare your introduction in any which way that you like it. So I will introduce myself now. If you're able to use it for your introduction, please go ahead. And if you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comment section. So, hi, my name is Shailendra and I'm a computer science engineer. I graduated in the year 2009. I started my career with Sutherland Global Services as a customer support executive. I worked with the organization for 3 years and then I moved to another organization by the name HCL, where I was a senior customer support executive, and later on I was promoted as a voice and accent trainer in the year 2011. Uh, then I quit my job as I was relocating to a new city, and I started working with CTS, where I'm currently working. And so I joined CTS as a uh, voice and accent trainer in the year 2011. And right now I am a senior voice and accent trainer, and I'm looking out for a job change. Thank you. That's all about myself.